Texas Math Mundo audience, are we in store for a treat today? In the house, the Corpus Christi Flower Bluff Hornet mathematics team, the reigning state 5A Number Sense championship team, and the overwhelming favorite to repeat against this year, Corpus Christi Flower Bluff math team. Let me take a quick moment and ask that if you enjoy this content, that you please hit the subscription button and the notification bell, that you make a comment below, and that you smash that like button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and let's spread this joy and beauty to as many people as possible. The Corpus Christi Hornet mathematics team, right ahead. My name is Saul Cantu, and this is Texas Math Mundo. Texas Math Mundo audience, are we in store for a spectacular treat today? In the house, the reigning 5A Number Sense Team State Champion, the Corpus Christi Flower Bluff Hornet Mathematics Team. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Can y'all wave at me? All right, little shot. All right, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to have a quick introduction. When I say your name, I want you to give me 3 pieces of information: your name, grade level, and interest outside of UIL. Okay, so let's get started. Kyle.
Hi, my name is Kyle Sui. I am in 11th grade, and outside of UIL, I'm Honor School's varsity basketball team, and I also play select basketball for Corpus Christi Ice.
Oh, wow. Basketball player in the house. Can you touch the rim?
I have, but not consistently.
All right. Samuel.
Hello, I'm Samuel Zhang. I'm a junior in 11th grade, and outside of UIL, I guess my main interest would be swim.
Oh, swimming, really? Wow. Any
I'm not very
particular
good,
event
though.
in swimming?
200 IM and a 50 free right now.
All right, wow. Jessica.
Hi, my name is Jessica Hu. I'm a junior, and outside of UIL, I like to play piano and bake.
Ooh, really? Wow,
Yeah.
the piano and baking, what a combination. Wow. Connor.
Hi, I'm Connor Murphy. I'm a sophomore, 10th grade, and outside of UIL, I'm in swimming and in band.
Oh, wow. So what do you play in the band? What instrument?
I play the trumpet.
Oh, wow. Joonie.
Hello, my name is Joonie Park. I'm a 10th grader, sophomore, and interest outside of UIL is our band and tennis.
Ooh, band and tennis. Wow. What do you play in the band?
I played a flute.
Okay, wow. Hey, who's the leader? Is it Kyle?
Well, I don't know. I don't really want to say that like I am
All
like
right.
the leader, but I would say like the juniors are probably the ones who help lead the team the most.
Okay, okay. You know how I determine the leader on my team? Who gets the best math score in competitions? Which one of you has the best math score in competition?
He's not here.
But of the ones present.
um,
Yeah, it's probably Kyle.
Yeah,
I mean,
Kyle.
the
That
scores.
makes you the
yeah,
leader,
Kyle.
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 That makes you the leader. That's how I determine it on my team. Whoever scores the highest in math, that's the leader. Kyle, you're it.
all right.
Hey, how long have you known each other? Kyle, how long has this group known each other?
Oh man. Well, for like all of us together, I guess since junior high, since 7th and 8th grade, we were on the junior high math team together. But I've also known Samuel and Jessica like almost all my life since like elementary school.
Oh, wow, wow. So you go way, way back, man. And you did note we're missing one of the strongest members, Nathaniel Puumala. Right, so that's good. We got to give him credit because I know he's a major part of this team. Well, also, cool, cool. So, Kyle, how's the chemistry on the team?
Well, I guess like I said, we've known each other for a very long time, and we've gone on overnight trips during our junior high days. So I would say it's pretty good, and we know each other pretty well.
Okay, okay, some good chemistry. I know for it. And I've been saying your name so many times. The Corpus Christi Flower Bluff team. You know, I do that the results show, and I've said your team name and your names so many times. So it's such a pleasure. It's such a great thing that I can now finally put a face to the names, man. So that's awesome. Hey, who's the coach of your team?
The coach for Number Sense is Mr. Purdy. For calculator and math, it's Mrs. Keys, and then science is Mrs. Huckabee.
Okay, okay, okay. Hey, Samuel, can you describe Corpus Christi Flower Bluff High School? What's the academic environment there like?
It's pretty good. I think the teachers in general are pretty supportive and like willing to help out. Especially, I don't know. For me, I think when it comes to like at least all the STEMs, I think Mr. Purdy and Miss Keys do a good job. Like,
Okay. Hey, Jessica, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, okay. Hey, Joonie, how competitive is there for class rank? Is it a lot of competition for class rank?
Can you repeat the question? My computer froze for a sec.
How competitive is the class ranking?
Pretty competitive right now.
You asked the right person.
I asked the
number
right
one.
person. Why is that?
He's number one.
Number one, Joonie, really? Wow. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Wow. Hey, Connor, what's your favorite class over there at Flower Bluff High School?
I gotta say calculus AB with Mr. Malone.
Does Mr. Malone make it inspiring? Is he inspiring?
Yeah, I guess so.
Awesome, awesome. Good stuff.
Great teacher, that's for sure.
oh wait, Mr. here too. Speaking of class ranking, I would say Kyle is also he's also number one in our class.
Are Joonie and Kyle on both 11th graders?
No, Junie's 10th grade.
Oh, okay.
Kyle's
So
11th.
there's no. So I got two number ones on the show right now. Number one, 10th grade. Number one, 11th grade. Awesome. Wow. Hey, thank you for speaking up, Samuel. Because I think Kyle would have been too modest to do it. Thank you for
Samuel's
speaking
not
up.
too far behind. He's second.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. There's a lot of brains in the room right now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you guys have quite a few successes. First of all, just to begin with, you're the reigning state 5A Number Sense state champions, and it appears that you all are the overwhelming favorites to repeat in 5A in Number Sense. So that's awesome. You all broke the all-time UIL Number Sense team score in district just this past weekend. All of you all were part of the Flower Bluff Junior High math team that has this historic streak of 34 years winning Team SA Middle School. I think Samuel and Kyle are both part of the math counts team that plays top 10 in the state, which I know is a ridiculously great accomplishment. Samuel and Nathaniel both qualified for the Amy last year. Hey, Jessica, you're a speller also, aren't you?
I am.
Runner-up in UIL spelling last year, no less. Well, that's awesome. Hey,
Thank
that
you.
spelling, doesn't it do wonders for your SAT score? The verbal?
I don't think it actually helped that much, but it's definitely fun. I learned a lot on spelling.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. So, wow, you got both sides of the brain going there, the spelling and the math. That's awesome. That's awesome. So that's quite an impressive resume y'all put together. Okay, so, Kyle, how has preparation been this year?
Well, I think we've been ramping it up more recently, I would say, because of TMSCA State and also districts. We usually practice during our advisory period at school.
Okay, okay. Now, you all are definitely the favorites in number sense. How do you all look coming into region and state in mathematics, calculator, and science? Kyle?
Oh, well, number sense, I guess, like you said, we're in pretty good shape, but for calculator, math, and also science, we definitely have to like correct more tests and just go over more problems. But yeah, probably not as good as number sense, but we're getting there.
Any hope of a state appearance in calculator, math, or science?
Calculator will certainly be tough with Sherryland Pioneer and also Sherryland High School, but I think math, if we can just score a little higher, we can possibly wild card, maybe even win our region. Who knows?
All right, all right. Hey, Samuel, can you describe your rivalries this year? Your rivalries for district, region, and state? Who are your rivalries?
Rivalries. I guess my biggest one is probably just Kyle and Nathaniel, like within the team.
Oh, within the team, individually, really?
Yeah, I'm not really sure about other teams. I haven't really looked all that much.
Okay, okay. Connor, you have any ideas who your rivalries might be?
Honestly, no. Same as Samuel. I haven't really looked.
Oh, wow. You all just like so good amongst yourselves, so y'all just keep it in there. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Hey, Kyle, what do you predict for region?
Oh, well, I guess I have a little more knowledge about other competitors.
Okay.
So I would say Derek Lee and Daniel Ramirez from Pioneer. I'm sure they'll be pretty tremendous at region and probably at state too. But I think hopefully we can also step it up and try to compete with them, you know.
I will say 5A is one of the most stacked conferences in the state. Man, there's just power after power after power in 5A, man. It's ridiculous how strong the conference 5A is, man. So I envy you guys not, but man, that includes you all, and you're at the top of the mountain in number sense. All right, so we're gonna go around, and I'm gonna ask what are your personal goals? What are or were your personal goals this year? So let's see what your personal goals are. Kyle, what are your personal goals this year?
I think probably the biggest goal for me was just to do my best to contribute to the team, to help bring all of us from districts to region and then to state. But I guess individually, probably try to place in number sense again at state and hopefully qualify for calculator and math for state as well.
Awesome, awesome. How about you, Samuel? What were or are your personal goals?
When it comes to like UIL, when it comes to the team, I definitely want like I don't think we broke out of region in all our events last time. It would be nice if we could go in like number sense, calculator, general math. The general math is kind of chopped. It's kind of rough right now. But when it comes to like individually, I think I just want to place at state. Hopefully like in I don't know, maybe like number sense or actually any of the events I'd be happy with. Or even like science or computer science.
Wow, awesome. Jessica?
I think like Kyle said, I just want to do my best to contribute to the team. And for UIL, I am advancing only for spelling and math, so I definitely want to step up my math score to see if I can help the team overall.
Awesome. Connor?
Well, first of all, I guess I already hit my goal because it was just getting the region, at least being a part of the team score, or the fourth best on the team. But my one main goal is for Number Sense to try and break 300. I've been in like the 250 range, so we'll see if I can do it.
Yeah, man, that's air I'll never breathe, man. So you get to that 300, good luck, man. That's awesome. That would be awesome. How about you, Joonie?
Honestly, my goals for this year were just surviving all 3 events, all 4 including science. Yeah.
Really? Wow. So it's a pretty rugged training regiment, and it's pretty rugged. It's a really competitive scene, the UIL scene. So yeah, I can imagine just surviving would be good. All right. And Kyle, so the team goal this year would be Number Sense state champion and to qualify for state in the other events if possible?
Yes, I would say so. I think we all agree with that.
Okay. Now, I want to ask each of you guys, because you're all like competing at an elite level, I want to ask each of you about your UIL journey. So I want to ask, how did you get into competitive mathematics? And furthermore, please make a shout out to any peers, adults, teachers, or parents that may have helped you along your journey. So let's go ahead and do, how did you get into it? And do some shout outs for me. Kyle.
All right. Well, I got into competitive math very early on in like elementary. I did a competition called Math League, and that was probably like the initial interest in competitive math. Then when I transferred to Flower Bluff, of course, we did TMSCA, math counts, and also AMC in junior high. So those were kind of those initial experiences before high school UIL.
All right. Any shout outs? Who helped you along the way?
Oh man, I actually wrote some down because I feel like this is a pretty important section.
I agree.
Well, first, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me every opportunity to glorify him through competition or practice or even like this interview. So, and of course, my parents, they're always there to support me, whether I exceeded my goals or didn't quite meet them in competition. There's also my sister, Kaylee. She's always great motivation for me to like set an example, I guess, as an older brother. And we already mentioned our coaches, but they're also big time. There's also Mr. Gillespie at the junior high. He's probably like one of, if not like all of our favorite teachers. And I think also seeing these other students like Derek Lee, Daniel Ramirez, and also like different conferences like Nick Ellison from Woodsboro. Just seeing their success is also really motivational for hopefully all of us just to do our best.
Great shout outs, man. I like how you make a shout out to the Lord and also to competitors, man. They can be pretty inspiring. I agree. Awesome. How about you, Samuel? How did you get into this? And do some shout outs along the way.
I also started math like pretty early on in elementary with Kyle, actually, same elementary. We both did math league, and then when we went to middle school, we went to math counts together at Flower Bluff, and then I guess from there, we did math counts, TMSCA, UIL, and just kept doing it since.
All right.
And then
shout outs.
Okay, so first I had to shout out my parents, obviously. They've always been supportive of my goals. I had to shout out my sister. I have a twin sister, Mona. Actually, she ran in the background a while ago. she forgot I was doing this. And then I don't know, she's like probably one of my best friends, and she's been very supportive of me. I like to shout out all my friends. They also support me, and like also just rivals as well, such as like Kyle. He pushes me to be better.
Great
And then
stuff.
my teachers. I like most of my teachers, but I guess the most prominent ones and like my UIL journey has been definitely Mr. Gillespie. In junior high, he like really pushed us to be great, and then Mr. Purdy, and then also my swim coach, just because he teaches me to work hard.
Awesome. Great stuff, Samuel. Great stuff, man. Jessica, how'd you get into this thing? And do some shout outs.
I'm actually the same as Kyle and Samuel. We all went to the same elementary and we did like math league and all that, although I wasn't any good back then. I really got into it once we got to junior high, and under Mr. Gillespie's guidance, I feel like I really started liking math more, and that's where I started getting really competitive with it. And, we just kind of continued until high school. And
Awesome. Any other shout outs?
definitely my parents and my sister, they're always supportive and I like to make them proud, like no matter if it's math or otherwise. Definitely my teachers, including Mr. Gillespie and Mr. Purdy and Mrs. Keys, who've been helping me through these past 3 years in math. And I guess also Mr. Valone, my calculus teacher, because I feel like this year it's been like a whole new world of mathematics and it's just been really interesting. It's helped my UIL journey as well.
Awesome. Boy, I hope your words reach their ears, man. Because as a teacher, I know it's always wonderful when a student acknowledges your impact. Awesome, Connor.
All right, so I was not in the state of Texas. Well, I was born here in Corpus Christi, but my dad's actually in the Navy, so I've been moving around a bit. So I was in California until I came back here in 6th grade, and that's when I joined the intermediate math team at Flower Bluff, and it was actually Mr. Marley was the teacher there. And then we all went to the junior high, and we had Mr. Gillespie. Mr. Gillespie was a great part there. He taught us a lot. And then, of course, the team was a great motivation. So much to learn from them. They have so much experience. And now I'm here at the high school.
Awesome. Any other shout outs?
Well, firstly and foremost, I'd like to praise God for helping me throughout my journey. And, of course, my parents for being so supportive. And Mr. Gillespie for being such a great teacher. And the team as a whole.
Awesome, Connor. How about you, Joonie? How did you get into this? And do some shout outs for me.
Okay, my story is honestly kind of like Connor's. Like, I was in Texas 5th grade, but 6th grade, I always liked doing math, and my 6th grade teacher, Mr. Marley, heavily recommended doing math team. And once I started doing it, it was just fun. So ever since then, I just continued it. Even though I didn't do math team last year, it was fun getting back into the groove of it once again.
All right. Any other shout outs?
Everyone pretty much said it. I would like to thank Mr. Marley for getting me started in math team. Mr. Gillespie, Mr. Purdy, Mrs. Keys for all being there and teaching me more about math. And I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me. And I would like to thank the rest of the team here for always helping me with questions I don't know and never get to, but it's fine.
Awesome. I can tell there's some good chemistry here. I will say I did interview with Mr. Gillespie, and his whole vibe, his whole positive energy came through. So I can completely understand how you all are each making a shout out to the impact he must have made, especially at that critical juncture in middle school. So that's great. All right. So none of you all are seniors. So what is the outlook for the future, Kyle? Are y'all going to be strong for next year also and years to come?
Well, I mean, all the sophomores, Nathaniel, Connor, Jimmy, they'll be around for a while. One more year than us juniors. But looking even further, I would say we're pretty solid as well. My sister is in 8th grade, and there's also another 8th grader named Jeffrey, and they also do like TMSCA and all that with Mr. Gillespie, and they'll definitely be some pretty competitive students in these coming years.
So what I'm hearing is that Flower Bluff math team is here to stay. They ain't going anywhere, and they're going to be around for a while. That's what I'm hearing.
I sure hope so.
All right. Hey, I want to ask each of you to share what's your favorite part about being part of a math team. What's your favorite part? Kyle.
Well, I think a lot of us probably share this favorite part, but it's definitely the overnight trips for me. Whether it's going to like TMSCA State, region, or UIL State, it's always a fun time just practicing and also just hanging out with the team.
Yeah, those are great bonding experiences, no doubt, no doubt. How about you, Samuel? What's your favorite part about being part of a math team?
Yeah, as Kyle said, definitely the trips. I love going to competitions and competing. It's always like fun to see your hard work pay off. It's also just fun. So our coaches never tell us the results like beforehand. So it's always like that element of surprise. It's always fun, like that energy rush when you get like your trophy or whatever.
So you don't find out to the award ceremony?
No, they never tell us.
I love it. I agree with that philosophy. You know, it heightens the tension. It makes it all more fun. I agree. That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. How about you, Jessica? What's your favorite part about being part of the math team?
Well, I love the overnight trips, of course, and also just learning. I think there's that like sense of accomplishment you get when you solve a really hard problem, and I like that. But also just like being part of the team, like these guys are really inspiring to me, like their hard work and just being around their brains every day. It's really fun for me. I don't know.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Connor.
For me, it's really just the time together, whether it's at a competition or not, maybe even at school. I mean, we all like being around each other. We have so much fun.
Awesome. You all been around together for quite a few years, man. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Joonie.
My favorite part of these trips is basically the trip itself. Piggybacking from what everybody else said, just being with each other and just having fun competing against one another.
Awesome. That's great. So, y'all state champions. Y'all are elite performers. So I want to ask Kyle, what advice can you give any student that happens across this interview?
Okay. Well, I would say if you just started out at UIL or you're considering to, just to stick with it, because I think like Jessica said, the learning that comes from it is really fun. And honestly, it helps a lot with your classes at school too, so you never know where you'll benefit from UIL.
Great advice. Stick with it. I agree, man. So each of y'all, we're going to go around one last time. I'm going to ask for your final thoughts or parting words just before we conclude this interview. Okay, guys? So final words, parting thoughts. And you know what? Y'all been so excellent. I can tell why Corpus Christi Flower Bluff is so awesome, man. So Kyle, final words, parting thoughts.
Okay, well, shout out to Mr. Gillespie. If you want number sense help, make sure to check out his Math Ninja number sense books. They're really helpful. But other than that, I'm just really excited to represent our school at region and hopefully at state as well. So yeah.
Awesome. Great. Samuel Zhang, final words, parting thoughts.
I don't think I have any really, except just if you see this video, just keep working hard.
I will say, Sam, you have the biggest smile of the bunch, man. That's you're very happy. That's awesome.
I'm actually nervous.
Jessica, final words or parting thoughts?
I'm just excited for the competitions to come and for the team to keep achieving.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Connor.
Well, I can't wait for region and hope to have some fun there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Awesome, awesome. And Joonie, some final words, parting thoughts.
Even if you kind of start very roughly, it's all right. You grow strong in each of these events along the journey.
All right. All right. So, guys, it's been a true pleasure, man. The Corpus Christi Flower Bluff Hornet mathematics team, reigning state 5A champions. And let me tell you something, guys. I've been saying your name for so long. It's a true pleasure now that I got a face to go with the name. Now, it should be noted that an integral, powerful member of the team is not here, Nathaniel Kuamala, but I'm sure he's a really strong part of your group. But definitely, I'm very appreciative of you guys willing to come and share your story. And from now on, if I encounter you at a tournament, I hope you come and say hi to me. All right, don't be a stranger. Come tap me on the shoulder, say hi, Mr. Cantu. That would give me great pleasure. Okay, guys? I want to take a moment, wish you the best of luck. It's going to be heated. Regions right in a couple of weeks, and then we got a state. And I just want to wish you all the very best of luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm a fan, guys. You guys take care and farewell, okay? Farewell. Farewell, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Wow, what an incredible group of young gentlemen and ladies. What an incredible group of young students, man. I'm so appreciative. They shared their story, their perspective with us. That was an incredible interview. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Corpus Christi Flower Bluff Hornet Math Team. I really appreciate it. Let me take a quick moment and ask that if you enjoy this content, that you please hit the subscription button and the notification bell, that you make a comment below, and that you smash that like button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Let's spread this joy, let's spread this beauty to as many people as possible. I have many wonderful things in store for this channel, and I truly appreciate your support. My name is Saul Cantu, and this is Texas Math Mundo. Farewell.